Hey there. This is for Engineering 2 students that are full remote. Just some tips on cleaning up your notebook, how to organize and that sort of stuff. This is a student's notebook. I made a copy of it. It's got a good start on it, but just going to show you how to fix it up. So I took their name out of it. All right. So Jack-o'-lantern project, base project. So it's not somebody that was full remote the whole time. Um, So, design brief. So this must be the jack-o'-lantern, okay? Now, first thing you want to do here is make sure you get a um, screenshot of the instructions, right? That should be the very, very, very first thing you do. All right, so classes, engineering 2, topics. All right, jack-o'-lantern project. I got a picture in there, don't I? So here's the instructions. I just do it right in here. I just zoom out a bit, control minus, so I can see the whole thing. All right, maybe one more. I go down here, snipping tool. First snipping tool is that snip and sketch myself. Just a little bit faster, it seems. All right, I'm gonna copy it. Go back to that notebook. Um, where is it? All right, paste that in there. All right, so that's the first thing I'm gonna do. And I'm doing that because it's got the rubric here, notebook format. That's the page numbers already in there. You should keep these all what I had them, 18. Unless I guess maybe you didn't make a copy. So I guess if you didn't make a copy of the book, that would be it. And it should be Times New Roman font, really. That's kind of the standard for any work. So actually, I go up here. I'm actually going to highlight it all. Highlight all the text in this whole thing. Just make it all Times New Roman. Times New Roman and 18. 18 will show up the best. Easy to read on a cell phone or anywhere else. But table of contents looks good. Obviously, you put your name in there. Just continue on. At this point, you probably should have already started, getting the cookie cutter set up as well. All right, should have started that already. So I guess it's going to be page 6 maybe. I'll come back to that in a second. All right, so back to where we were. Let me get rid of some of this blank space. I'm just fixing the formatting here, so it looks pretty good. As you finish a page, the bottom of the page, just type your name, student name. You don't really need the date on each signature. You can if you want. Make it a bold. Get rid of bold. You should date each entry though. So design brief. Um, you know, you need your constraints here. You don't have your constraints, so that's a point. So design briefs were 5 points. You don't have the constraints listed. I know they're listed here, most of them, but condense those down to go in there. Planning sketch. So ideally, you're sketching something out on paper. Now, for the pumpkin project, I'm not being too strict, but for the base project, I'm going to be looking for this, right? So, um, planning sketch, you should do on paper, take a picture of it, put it in here. Daily notes, so as you're going, you take notes. So again, on the pumpkin project, I wasn't too strict about this. As long as you had something in there, it was good. Mechanical drawing, that does have to be there. Picture final print, if you're full remote, you probably don't have that. You're not going to have that. So um, hopefully in the future you will have that. Some of you, I did print out some of your stuff and took pictures of and sent to you. And hopefully in the future, you know, as we get our process flow down here a little bit better, we can print them out for you. In fact, in class we were talking about possibly having a shared folder with all Engineering 2 students where you guys can upload your STLs to that, and then students in class here can print them for you. And then we just have to figure out how to get them to you. But anyhow, so you need your constraints here. I like how it's laid out with the underline. I like that. That's good. You do need your constraints though. The logs. So this, don't call it logs. You call it daily notes. That's good. And you just do these as you go, right? Start the pumpkin, finish the pumpkin, model the stem, finish the jack-o'-lantern. You should label your drawings. Um, and you should put the date that you put it in there. All right, you should do that. You can center it if you want, and then when you're done, again, you have to sign the bottom of the page, and that's just typing your name in all caps. Not a big deal, right? Maybe make the margin a little bit bigger on the bottom there. That might help you. You know, student name. All right, now this is the next project, the vase project. Okay, so again, go into the vase project, get the directions and rubric. All right, zoom out, Control minus. Snipping tool is still open, so that's nice. Do a new one. You know, make sure it's just white. Don't get any of the outline in there. You know, make it look nice. Copy, paste. All right. So for this one, again, the planning sketch I was pretty lax on. Design brief though, you still need that. All right. So sign the bottom of the page. This is pretty awesome, pretty straightforward. Design brief again, you need the constraints. All right. Spelled it wrong, but that's okay. Fix it automatically. Sign the bottom of the page. All right. Again, maybe call this daily notes. All right. Okay, drawing for the vase. Again, label it. I will say, for those of you that don't get a picture of the final print, do me a favor and take a shot of it in Autodesk Inventor. Maybe assign a material to it, like a realistic material to that. I can show you how to do that real quick. Assign a realistic material to it and take a screenshot of it in Inventor so we can, kind of see what it looks like a little better rather than just those. So for instance, this is a vase I had made. It's not that one. It's a different one, right? You know what you do is you go here and you select the material. I did PET plastic, right, which is like a clear plastic. You could do, you gotta select it, I suppose, huh? Oh, that's what it is. Yeah, I did change material, but then you can change it here, the color style. It's on polycarbonate transparent right now. So it's a little bit weird. Smoked, clear. There's some other plastics too that are transparent that work well. Huh. I'm not seeing it. But yeah, pick a material and then a color if you want. That'd be good. You can even get crazy, make it glossy metal. Whatever. It's kind of fun. And then view. You can change the view if you wish to realistic, right? That looks kind of cool. You take a screenshot of that, put that in there, um, make it nice. So if you don't have the picture of final print, at least do that. Daily notes 12. There's a big gap here. That's not great, but but it is what it is. Excuse me. Again, don't forget to date this, and you'll be good to go. All right. Yeah. So the next project you should have already started, cookie cutter. Get the sneezes. You can find that information back here in the cookie cutter project, right? Give a basic example here. I shot another video, kind of a random Santa one I was working on. How to do this surface modeling. So go back and watch that. Instructions are here. Go and go and take a screenshot of this one, okay? Get that in there and get going. Now I'm going to be looking for this. Full remoters. When I check your progress at the end of the week, I'm looking at you're doing this actually, right? You just can't do it all at the end. You got to work on it sequentially throughout the days. Okay. So make sure you're following these. All right. All right. Just a quick update. Show you how to fix up your notebooks. A little more of what I'm expecting there. It's like the fifth video I've made about notebooks for all the oh gosh, I gotta reshoot this video. Terrible. See you later.